We are no longer supplicating weaklings trembling before an unmerciful God. We say, "Blessed are the mighty-minded, for they shall ride the whirlwinds." A shroud of darkness blankets the world. Smoke and brimstone spews from the yawning gates of Inferno, enveloping the lands where people have abandoned God and openly wage war against his creation. It is a grim reality that a full third of humanity has bent its knee before the idols of hell. The main satanic military force on Earth are the Heretic Legions, raised from among these citizens of the damned. Spies are sent into hell's domains under special absolution by the Cardinal Protector. Most are caught, never to be seen again, save for some whose eternally screaming heads are returned to New Antioch, branded with bleeding runes that mock the Holy Trinity. Yet some do make it back to the light, whispering of the horrors they have witnessed, of firstborn cast into the mouths of the burning statues of Baal, and human flesh sold by the pound in dreadful markets. They speak of the great idols of the golden calf, and rapturous men and women who prostrate themselves before them, carving layers of their own flesh in ecstatic offering. Inverted pyramids and towers plunge into the depths of these cities, built of iron and blackstone. Within these pits stand sacrificial altars where weeping captives are slowly sliced to death over agonizing days and weeks with wicked knives made of infernal basalt. Cathedrals to the princes of hell hang from great arches of volcanic stone, while condemned are crucified on hundreds of upside-down crosses. Accounts speak of sprawling factories made of mutilated flesh and metal, their forges yielding endless munitions for the ongoing war. Guided by the teachings of Tartarus' smiths, alchemists toil over colossal weapons and armored behemoths, wielding the forbidden secrets of their patron's mythology to forge instruments of death and suffering beyond the grasp of any human engineer. Once proud cities of Earth, where churches have been toppled and entire populations are now dedicated towards bringing down the very throne of heaven. Amongst the forsaken citizens that endure within the earthly domains of hell, the greatest status is afforded to the soldiers fighting in the Great War. But joining the army of damnation is no easy task. Those who wish to win a place amongst the Heretic Legions must make an unholy pilgrimage to the burning bronze gates of hell, where, even from leagues away, the infernal heat sears both flesh and spirit until the pain becomes unbearable. In the Valley of Tears, the great road that leads to the gate, paved as it is with wailing souls and lamentations, is littered with endless mounds of charred bodies. Many are still half alive, writhing in agony, trapped in a grotesque twilight between life and death, their wickedness deemed insufficient. These discarded souls are doomed to writhe in agony until the day of judgment. Those who make it within sight of hell's maw are considered worthy and are initiated into the legions, taking unbreakable vows that chain them into darkness for all eternity, their bodies branded with the mark of the Devil Lord that has claimed them. Armories of hell then equip them for battle, and heretic priests beckon forth new supplicants as dictated by the whispers of their patron archdevils. Thus a new heretic legionnaire is born. They hail archdevils as their masters, and thus are damned for all eternity. Yet there are some who push further on, to the very gate itself and beyond. Their very flesh ignites, never to recover, but those with the blackest souls can enter Inferno itself. Amongst those, the anointed are especially revered amongst the legions. They are the paragons of unhinged brutality, men and women of colossal vigor and unyielding devotion, having tread the accursed path to the shores of the lake of eternal flame, where the damned wither and contort in ceaseless torment. The anointed emerge forever scarred by the embrace of abyssal fires. The blackened and burned flesh of the anointed will never heal, but in exchange, they are granted the right to wear heavy Gehenna armored suits, and they gain strength to wield weapons that a normal man could barely lift. It is said that glancing into their eyes, one can see the reflections of the very flames of hell forever etched in their vision. Yet some who witness go even further in their depraved devotion. Suicide is a mortal sin, and one eagerly embraced by many. Most cry out for devils to notice their final sacrifice in vain, as the infernal nobles are capricious and delight in betraying their own as much as their enemies. But those with truly wicked and depraved souls are resurrected in contempt of the Redeemer, coming back as choristers, horrific mockeries of creation, whose severed heads sing unholy hymns praising the devil, their voices causing the ears of their enemies to bleed. Though the vast bulk of the Heretic Legions are made of mortal humans, Hell often sent their own abhorrent progeny to reinforce their mortal foot soldiers. Nightmarish war beasts made of captured and possessed creatures, and dreaded artillery witches who act as mobile artillery, supporting lighting assaults. Thus in this accursed theater of war, mortals and abomination march hand in withering hand, bound by the suffering ties of damnation. The wails of tortured beasts melt with the shrieks of damned souls, while the skies rain down fiery retribution upon all who dare to oppose the heretics' ceaseless crusade for a demented parody with their creator. As always, big thanks goes out to the Hunters Lounge, specifically the exclusive Johnny Sevens, the exclusive Beach Boy, the exclusive Warmonk, the exclusive The Cayute, and the exclusive Rat. The VIPs, Govo Bearslayer, Derivative, Doc Powell, Gino Lucero, Goose, Hambone, Jimeno Bob, Corey Peterson, Michael Furnell, Mortev Menace, Mr. Mouse, Ryan, Hein, Slip, Stas Piestek, Sunrise Phoenix, TJ Crane, Texas Toast, and the Wizard of Copper. And of course, all the regulars. If you like the content I produce and would like to support the channel, consider signing up as a member on the Patreon for as little as $1 a month. The link is in the description below. And thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.